What were your impressions of Minton last night? Was it as advertised?
Yeah, no. I mean, actually I put him and Maddie and those young guys in the same bracket a little bit. I like their energy. They tried, So I mentioned it yesterday. They tried really hard. They worked hard. But the feedback from them, what I got is they were excited. They just want to do everything right, and seems like they did, especially in the first period, everything wrong because they were just too excited. So it got better in the second or third. You can see it a little bit on clips, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm going to sit down with them anyway in the next today, the next few days. Just give them some feedback and some clips what I want to see. But what I got out of it yesterday is I just have to settle those guys down a little bit. They tried so hard, so I give them that. But we just have to be smarter than that, and he's one of them.
They talked a little bit about the changing responsibilities of the centermen
Yeah.
and how they have to maybe be a little more patient, not chase after the puck. Do you think that led it being the first preseason game led to them getting out of that?
Yeah, no, and starting with breakouts. When we messed up a breakout, just for example, Zadorov yesterday, he had a giveaway. We should have somebody there to help us, right? And we didn't because we were just somewhere else. So I was missing that. We wanna play compact. We want to play as a dice, I call it. We want to play connected, and we were disconnected a lot of times, especially in the first half of the game.
Marco, well, we saw a lot of power play work today. What were your first impressions? What did you like? What did you not like?
Yeah, the first session with the first group, it was more PK, so we got some work done there. Second group was obviously the power play. We never really had a chance to even work on it, talk about it. It's going to be a big key for us moving forward. We need our power play to get going, and we do have the pieces, I would say that. We just, we spotted in. We got a new teacher in the house, so I think it's going to be good. And we started today, and maybe that's why Pasta came out today. So, right, he's smart.
On the power play, I know you haven't seen it really in a game other than last night, but what do you see as some of the differences between a Charlie McAvoy quarterback power play and a Hampus Lindholm quarterback power play, just from clips that you've watched?
Lefty, righty? No, I can't answer that question yet because I need to see more, right? Yesterday we had Charlie, yes, Hampus. I think it was the first time we had him on the point, just for practice only. What I heard Hampus is more direct, I would say, getting puck through. So we'll see. We still have Mason in the mix too, so that's something we just have to try out through preseason.
Just with the skater alignment, if you will, today, kind of had Arvidsson with Middlestat. Is that a duo you can see having success?
Yeah, don't forget about the lines today because it was all based off PK and power play, and that's why it was like that. That's all. So I might screw you up though, but that was just based off special teams today.
Hey, Marco. How nice was it, first of all, to see Pasta out there practicing and skating? And how much, philosophically, power play-wise, do you feel like the top power play unit is kind of going to run through Pasta? And how, what kind of involvement do you see him having on that power play unit?
Yeah, no, you could feel it right today. As soon as he steps on the ice, there's a certain presence what we were missing the last few days, but it was good energy, especially coming from him. And no, like I said, we have those pieces on the power play. Now we just have to click, we have to connect, and it starts. You probably saw today in practice starts with good entries, right? Breakout entries, getting the puck, and getting around it. But that's going to be the next step. But it was definitely nice to have him back, but yeah, power play, it's going to be big, and they have to click.
Marco, yesterday Patrick Brown said after the game that he, as well as some of the teammates, were just thinking like 1 second too long, but that just takes time, the touches and all that. And then that 1 second can make a difference with like a play kind of falling apart. What's the grace period for that? Is it just preseason, or is it into the regular season for them to stop overthinking things?
Yeah, it's probably my fault. But what I mean, my fault is, and as I said it before, there's so much when they came in the first 3 days, 4 days. They got so many information, different language, different system tweaks, whatever. So now they want to do everything right, and that's why they're behind, because they think, oh, what did the coach say again? Oh yeah, and then that. Nothing is automatic yet. We're not just there yet. Did I like few things yesterday, but I didn't like the way we played overall. That's not me. That's not us. But moving forward, it gets me excited because I love challenges, and today was already a better day, and we're gonna work on. At least now I have a certain base now where to start. Right? I see stuff where just bad habits, and I see stuff where we just got to get rid of the habit and move forward the way I want to play. So we're just not there yet. But it was good to get a slap in the face a little bit, right? We wanted to win. Everyone was excited at home. I wanted to win. I always want to win. But, I think it was a good thing. Sometimes it's a good thing to realize, no, we can't play that way. We got to connect.
Marco, you talked last night about Morgan Geekie and how important he will be for you guys on the ice this year, but I'm curious, what do you see his importance level off the ice in a leadership role? It feels like he's a guy who a lot of the younger players, he's an example for them that he can follow given the path he's taken to this point in his career.
Yeah, no, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed of this guy. I didn't really know him, and he's been quiet around me, but always nice. And but he looks strong. He looks strong on the ice, and I think that the guys can see it too, right? And that transfers a little bit off the ice too. He's already he's not a young kid anymore. Good for him signing the big contract. A lot of guys step back and kind of, okay, now I got the money, but not him. He came back even stronger, and you can see it on the ice. So I'm happy the way he came in and the way he worked every day.